Welcome to the ultimate Dutch snack food showdown.
Today, 3 of the most popular snack shops go head to head as we try some of their most popular fried items, fries, kroket, and Frikandel. We'll be dishing out our honest opinions, ranking each snack shop, and ultimately revealing which one is worth a visit and which one, well, isn't. Goedemorgen and welcome back. Today we're trying 3 staple items from 3 of the most popular snack shops in the Netherlands to determine who has the best fried snacks in the Netherlands. We'll also be using our patented BUNCHARTED rating system where we rank everything out of 1 to 5 stroopwafels, and we'll also assign an overall score at the very end. Today we're going to be paying special attention to each item's crispiness, how fresh it tastes, and the overall presentation. And we're back from Bram Ladage, which is going to be the first place that we talk about today.
For breakfast.
It's a little early. Bram Ladage got its start in 1967 at the Binnenroute Market in Rotterdam. There are now about 38 locations in the western and central parts of the country. All right, first up, we're going to try the fries. Now, the fries, we're going to be getting them with mayonnaise at all the places today, or Bram Ladage calls it friet sauce. They look a little burned.
I'd say I wouldn't call them burnt. They're just like browner than most frites that we've seen in the past. But they're very warm. They smell good.
It smells like. I love these fries. These are probably my favorite snack shop fries.
These are really good. So the ends are crispy, but the middle part isn't. Again, I think that's intentional. But what I love most about these fries is the inside. It's like so soft and fluffy. And the inside really reminds me of mashed potatoes. And it has a really good potato flavor. It goes well with the sweet mayonnaise or for sweet friet sauce.
They taste really potato-y because when you go to Bram Ladage, they are shredding the potatoes there in the shop.
Yeah.
They're using real potatoes. They're not coming frozen. They're not coming in from like a factory. You know, I guess they could just be a little bit crispier. So I think I'm going to give them a 4.
I'm going to give them a 4 also.
All right, so for this next one, I kept the audio off on our mics by accident. So that's our bad. So here's the Frikandel. And this is about the time I'm talking about the Frikandel special, which I think is the more common way that people eat a Frikandel. It comes with curry sauce, mayonnaise, and then chopped up onions on top. And actually, Michelle and I's preferred method is to eat it as a broche, so the broche Frikandel special.
And for those of you that don't know what a Frikandel is, it's minced meat formed into a sausage shape, and it's deep fried, which makes it a little different than other sausages.
This Frikandel was a bit girthier than the other Frikandels that we're used to, so this is about the point where we're remarking about how we're basically just making a lot of inappropriate jokes about the girth of the Frikandel compared to the girth of the Frikandels that we're used to.
Penis jokes.
Yeah. This Frikandel doesn't really have a crispy outside, but that's intentional. Frikandel doesn't typically have a crispy outside, but it is very hot and it was very fresh tasting.
Yeah, and the inside is so good. You get like a really nice garlic flavor and a really good black pepper flavor.
I gave it a 4.5.
Me too, 4.5.
All right, and lastly from Bram Ladage, we've got the Rundvlees kroket or the beef kroket. I mean, it's a good looking kroket.
Yeah.
Again, it's a little bit, I think it's a little girthier than the other ones that I'm used to seeing.
It's a little more like short and squat. The color is really nice.
It is a very nice color.
Too overdone or too undercooked. It's really warm.
It looks like it's going to be real crispy.
Yeah.
All right, ready?
Ready?
Now, if you remember, the Bram Ladage bitterball really impressed us in the Dutch food cheap versus expensive video. And I mean, this is just a long bitterball.
It's really good. It's very crispy.
It's very crispy.
Yeah.
Good beef flavor.
Yeah, that's really tasty. Like, it's not too salty.
It's a little salty.
Yeah, but not like salt isn't the singular flavor that you're getting.
There's an herby flavor that goes along with the salt.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I'm going to give that a 4.5 too.
I'm going to give it a 4.
Wow, really? You think that there's better beef croquette out there?
Yeah, I think there is. I would like to see a little bit more beef inside of it. I think that's the only gap for me. There is some, but there's not that much.
There is some. Oh my gosh, look at the herbs you can see in there.
I know. Yeah.
Dang.
I would prefer a little bit more meat inside of it, but it's still very good. All right, so we're at the train station where you find all of the Smullers, and we got some fruits. I tried to research Smullers and actually couldn't find that much. From their website, it looks like all Smullers locations are inside of train stations, and that makes sense since they seem to really focus on the fast aspect of their service. All right. At first glance, They do not look like they are homemade.
No.
They're from Frozen.
From Frozen.
They have a uniformity and a nice golden color.
I'm excited about this. I've always wanted to try Smullers.
And that is exactly what they are. They're just okay.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny you say that. I ate a bunch of them while we were waiting, and I thought they were really good.
Cheated?
I thought they were really
Oh,
good.
really?
Yeah,
Gosh.
and they were fresh because they had just taken them out of the fryer when they gave them to us. I mean, they weren't like freshly made because they're frozen, but like they were fresh by frozen standards. And they're really crispy. And I think they taste pretty good. They taste like bigger McDonald's fries.
I'm gonna give these a 2.5.
Wow, a 2.5? I'm gonna give them a 3.5. Yeah, I think they're pretty good.
Oh my gosh. All right. It's wet.
The Frikandel?
Yeah. It's moist on the bottom. Okay. Before I talk about the flavor, it's quite brown. It's like a very dark.
It is
color.
brown, yeah.
Yeah, which is nice. And actually, the skin does have a little bit of a crisp to it, which it's the only one. It's good. I like it. It's got a nice black pepper flavor and not too much like garlic or onion or anything like that. I'm going to give this a 3.5.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 3.5
Yeah.
too. It tastes a little bit more hot doggy than the Bram Ladage one, but the black pepper flavor is pretty good.
It's still pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
This is gonna burn your mouth off. They
Yes.
literally just took this out of the fryer.
Yes, it feels very hot on my fingers. It's very small.
Oh yeah, it is the
It's pretty
smallest.
squat. The color is quite even though, nice like dark golden brown. And again, it is very hot. They also gave me a mustard packet. So
Well, you know what they say about croquette?
what?
Size doesn't matter.
Oh, is that what they say?
It's not the size of the croquette, it's the way you use it.
I wonder if I'll be able to taste anything after I eat this.
Oh, it's crispy.
Oh, whoa.
Woo! Look at those herbs. That's herby.
This is so crispy, like scrape the skin off of the roof of your mouth crispy. I think the inside is a little bland, but I mean, it's still a piping hot, deep fried treat. So I'm gonna give this a 3.
I think it's pretty flavorful. It's not too salty. It is more bland. It's more on the bland side. It's not like they're not trying to make up for it with just like sheer salt.
It's true.
Which I respect.
Yeah.
You gave it a 3?
Yeah, I gave it a 3.
I'll give it a 3.5.
Nice.
Where are we?
We're at FEBO.
The original FEBO opened as Maison FEBO in 1941. The store started as a bakery, later adding a vending machine where homemade croquettes were sold. After a few iterations, the FEBO we know today opened in 1960, solely focusing on snack bar food with large automats.
All right, let's go.
They're really hot.
That's not going to stop me. All right, it's not like... It is crispy, but in like a frozen fried way.
Yeah, the outside is very crispy, not as much of a potato taste. And this mayo is like, it's pretty tangy.
It is tangy
It's
mayo.
very different from the Bram Ladage mayo for sure, because
Yeah.
that was very sweet. And this is the opposite of that. These are good.
Yeah, they're crispy, probably not fresh. And they look very pretty.
Yeah, they look nice. They are very hot. So 3.5?
Yeah, I'm going to give them a 3. Take the condom off.
I mean,
It's firm.
it's firm,
It's not as,
girthy.
yeah, it's definitely thinner.
Yeah, but it's got length.
It does.
It is quite warm still. I mean, not piping hot, but quite warm. There you go.
Thanks. Ready? It's my flick. It's fine.
It's fine.
More hot dog.
It's a lot more mushier, yeah, and it's got like it has flavor, but
Not
it
as much,
definitely has like a generic onion powder, garlic powder flavor. I don't know. 2.5?
Yeah.
Like not bad, but not great.
Same.
And finally, the Rundvlees or the beef croquette. Now,
It looks crispy. This
It
is
loo-
also in the automat.
yeah, it looks really crispy. The color isn't quite as like consistent on it, like consistently golden brown, and it's still quite warm. Here we go. I'm a little nervous. It's really crispy on the outside, but it feels like it's all like one. You know, it kind of like collapses in on itself a bit. Yeah, there are big beef chunks in it. It's definitely more on like the saltier side, and the inside is a little bit gritty, but that might be because there's so much. I'm not sure I love the flavor of the inside
It's a little
of it.
artificial tasting.
Yeah.
Even though it's got the beef chunks in it.
Yeah, it definitely tastes a little fakey. Actually, like, don't really care for this one much at all. I think this is a 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gosh, I'm also 2. We're very in sync on the FEBO scores.
Maybe that's because NSYNC is getting back together. Have you ever thought about that?
All right, we're back and we've calculated our final scores. Anything you want to change?
No, I don't think so. I feel good about my scores.
Yeah, I don't think so either. All right, let's talk about Bram Ladage. So this is our, I guess, regular snack shop that we go to just because it was fairly convenient to us in Rotterdam and now it's very convenient to us here in Dordrecht. And I had high expectations, and honestly, as the first snack shop we tried today, it really delivered.
Yeah, it was so good.
It was very, very good. What about Smullers?
Smullers is interesting because when I was doing a little bit of the research for this vlog, I couldn't find a Smullers that had more than 3 stars on Google. So I was a little nervous and not expecting much.
And what about FEBO? FEBO was actually kind of an interesting thing for us because this is the first snack shop that we ever visited in the Netherlands. And it's held in such high regard by tourists. Tourists love FEBO. It's like an institution in Amsterdam. And I went in thinking this was going to be like the best. That's why we had it as the last place.
Yeah.
You did like their fries better than Smullers though.
Yeah, their fries are really good for like a fast food type French fry.
But FEBO did end up getting last place in our taste test today. So
Yikes.
sorry, FEBO. All right, now it's time to pick the winner. Is it Smullers? Is it Bram Ladage?
Which one is it?
It was Bram
Bram
Ladage.
Ladage.
Yeah, I mean, that's not really that surprising if you watched it. They completely crushed every category. Best Frikandel, best fries, and best croquette. Like hands down, it was a clean sweep.
Yeah, they excelled in every aspect of it.
Everything they had more flavor. The potatoes had more flavor because they make the fries fresh in the store. The Frikandel had more spice and like herbiness to it.
Yeah.
And then the croquette it was the only one really that we tried that wasn't either really salty or just kind of bland.
Exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
everything was great about it.
Yeah, good job, Bram Ladage. Keep up the great work. Have you tried any of these snack shops before? Do you agree or disagree with our rankings? Let us know in the comments. And as always, thank you for watching.
And we'll see you on the next one.
Dewey.
Dewey.